Hey guys, it's Ara. Don't mind me. I worked an 8-hour shift today and I literally forgot it was Sunday. So let's get into this video. Today I'm going to show you what I've been up to the last week, and that is renovating the laundry room. So here you can see we're currently doing laundry, but this is kind of like a little overview. I'm sorry if you can hear the fan. Okay, don't mind literally all of this mess. That is all from here right now. So this is what we have. We still have a few more things that we have to do. We have to put some trim around the window. We have to put trim around this. And then we also have to put a curtain and paint here. And then also here we also still have to sand some spaces, but we got a new light. This light is so pretty. It's like gold. We're also gonna put some photos along the wall here, but let's just go into the details of what exactly we have done. And by we, I mainly mean Thomas. Thomas has kind of been the forefront of all of this. It would be 97% Thomas, 3% me, but that's okay. So Thomas built this base for the laundry machine because currently where the laundry machine is, it's really awkward to put clothes inside of it. So he raised it a little bit so it's a bit more comfortable when you're loading the this is not a dishwasher, the laundry machine. So this is 26 by 26, and then he put 2x4s about every, I think it's like 4 or 6 inches in between, and so it stands on that. And then there's like plywood, and then we painted this sleek white by Bear. Then I was in charge of this kind of like cabinet thing. Originally we were going to actually make it like a little cabinet and then have the cat litter inside, but the sink, which we used to like pump the thing in, don't look at how dirty that is, but we still have to clean it. Renos have literally made everything gross. We were gonna put the cat litter in here, but unfortunately the sink didn't fit inside of the cabinet like we thought it would, even though we measured multiple times, and it just somehow still was not working. I don't understand how we messed that up, but that's fine. So anyway, this is, I think Thomas called it like an MDF board or something. And so I painted that again, the same color as that, so the sleek white. And then we also got some wall trim. Look at how cute this is. You can kind of still see the nails, so I think I might go in with wood filler a second time to really just make it like smooth. So I also painted those. And then unfortunately we had to screw it in instead of nail it in because we have to be able to access it. Unfortunately, we can't actually make it look really pretty because if something obviously goes wrong and the sink floods, we have to be able to access the sink. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna paint the screw so it's not as noticeable. As for the countertop, this is some nice kind of like plywood. It's the one that's like sanded and everything. And then we stained it just a natural color, and then we put the clear top coat on. So we screwed, by we, I mean Thomas, I did nothing. He screwed this little piece in. You see how we had to make a cut because unfortunately at Home Depot, they only sell the nice kind of sheets of plywood 2 feet in length, but we needed it 29 inches. So we kind of had to DIY some parts. Anywho, so we glued that. Thank you to our neighbor Chris because he gave us the clamps to be able to do that. And then we got these hinges. They're really pretty. I really like them. And then this part lifts up and down. You guys saw why. It's so that we can obviously access the sink. As for how we did this, we just built a box kind of around it. You can see the little legs. And then we have this, I think we're still planning on putting some drywall there, not the entire thing because actually I don't really have a good reason. Thomas just said no, so I trust him. And then we have the laundry machine here. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I'm having an allergic reaction. Don't know what that's about. So then we have the laundry machine here. I don't know which kind it is. LG ThinQ direct drive. I know it's a washer and dryer in one. As for, actually I haven't even said the wall color. The wall color is So Blueberry by Bear Paint. It is such a beautiful purple. Honestly, this is kind of funny, but there were 4 people on the paint choosing committee in our house, and that was myself, my partner Thomas, my dad, and my mom. And the 2 people in the relationships that don't do laundry, aka my father and myself, decided on this green. It was called Brooks Green by Bear. But then my mom and Thomas, aka the people who do laundry in the relationships, chose purple. So my dad and I caved because we were like, we're not really the ones doing the laundry. But it is such a beautiful color. I cannot believe how it turned out. And like when it's kind of dark and it's not really light, it just like has the most mute sort of shade. But then when it's light, obviously you see a lot more of that like purple come through. And I think it beautifully complements the white. Do you not agree? That is just chef's kiss, so pretty. And I'm so happy with how this turned out. Like it looks so good. I was gonna say it looks custom made, but it literally is custom made by yours truly. Well, and Thomas. Anywho, so later tonight we're gonna go get trim to put around here and make that look all pretty. I'm not sure if we're gonna put back the blinds or if we're actually gonna get a little curtain situation. And then I haven't decided if we're actually going to make paintings for the wall. I'm not sure if we're gonna do 3 or 4 across this wall, or if we're gonna go to like HomeSense or Walmart or IKEA to buy some. Haven't really decided that yet. As for this ledge, I think it's just gonna stay plain. We aren't gonna have anything on it. We have to cap these pipes because the laundry machine used to be right here, and then the sink, which is now in there, used to be here. This laundry room used to actually be horrendous. Like it was really bad. I'm not entirely sure what gave my parents the idea to redo the laundry room because we've been here 20 years. I genuinely think it was the fact that I was tutoring so much at home, and to get to my basement suite, you have to go through the laundry room, and mom and dad were like, okay, we cannot be bringing ours clients through the depths of hell. So I think they decided to fund the laundry room renovation and then use Thomas and I's labor. And by Thomas and I mainly mean Thomas. In the closet, I've never seen the closet this clean, literally ever. Thomas built these shelves last night, and we actually we reduced, reused, recycled. We used to have a door here that was literally just a sheet of plywood, and so I told him just cut it up and then use that as the shelves, and it literally works perfectly. It looks great. So we have 2 shelves here, and then we made sure it was tall enough so that we can actually fit the vacuum in here so everyone now knows where it goes. And then we have the space for the cat litter. The main points for the laundry room was that it had to be purple, and we had to have a specific place for the cat litter. The cat litter used to live like basically in this corner. So as a reminder, there was sink, laundry machine, and then like kitty litter in that corner. And it was interesting, I imagine, to clean it. I'm not in charge of that. That's actually my younger sister. But it just must have been so scary to like get into that corner with all the spider webs. But now it like has its own beautiful place. And then if we are gonna do a curtain there, I think we're also gonna do one here. We definitely are doing a door, but we may decide to just leave it open because it actually looks pretty nice like this. Like this isn't bad, honestly. So as I said, we still have to sand and paint these walls and do trim around here. And then in a few weeks, we're going to get started on this corridor because we have all the like utility stuff here. But we also got the same light in here. I just can't believe how bright it is now with that light. Oh, and we have to redo the ceiling. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. I'm sorry for how hectic it is. I genuinely was in bed napping, and then I was like, crap, it's Sunday, I have to film. So I just thought I'd update you guys on what I've been doing in my life these last few days. And it has been full of talking about doing the laundry room, going to Home Depot, and doing my little tidbits here and there. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Peace.